shipper, they said it left. Just dropped off to FedEx. Fun times. So I finally kept calling day after day, let a couple days go by, call, a couple days go by, call, for like 2 weeks. And finally I'm like, can you guys escalate this for me? It's very important I find out where this is, what's going on, if I'm gonna get it, if I'm not. And it wasn't about the money, like I didn't want my money back. I wanted the item because it had that sentiment, right? And it's essentially crazy. It's literally crazy. But I was going to the store the other day, and I happened to drive past his mother's house. And all the years I've lived here, we've been here I think 6 years. All the years that I've lived here, I've never run into her, and I've never run into him. But he lived in like the boondocks, like out in the country, kind of like an hour away from here. So I didn't think I would run into him, but I thought maybe I would run into his mother or something, but I never did. So I was going to the store, like I said, and I drove down the street because I had to get to the store I was going to. And I know a couple of the cars that he has. He's like a car head, and he has a lot of them because his baby's mom, like the mother of his child, is my boyfriend's sister's really good friend, like best friend. Hopefully you could follow along with that. And his car was out there, and I'm like, oh, because I haven't seen him in literally forever, probably like 7 years, something like that. And I like froze up because I'm like, oh my god, what if he's in the car? What if he's on the porch? He's gonna see me. Like, probably would never notice because I have a brand new car. Like, it doesn't know the car I drive, and I look different than last time he's seen me. But like in my head, I'm like, he's gonna see me, right? So I like freaked out and hurried up and got off the street. Now I try to avoid that street at all costs, but it's just so weird. I find it so odd that he's literally 3 streets from me. Like, how weird is that? I think it's very strange. I don't know. I spent so much time in that house and with him and his family, and it's like I live so close to that. I never thought of it like that until that minute when I seen his car. I'm like, oh my god, this is weird. I live with my family like 3 streets down, so needless to say, he must be living with his mom until he gets a new place or something, because he owned a home with her, and he probably gave it to her and her daughters, like their daughters. He's probably gonna get his own place, but I think he's staying with his mom in the meantime. I'm like, oh my god, I hope we don't run into each other, because that would be awkward. We left the relationship on not the best, like, grounds. I broke his heart. I wasn't in love anymore, and he wasn't ready to, like, break